Hi and welcome back everybody. We've got a lot to go through today, but first off, let's head into Finn. And we're actually gonna go to Paul's house down in the corner here. And we're going to talk to Paul. Come here. Just when we get the Emperor out of our hair, the Dark Knight has to go and louse things up again. And you actually notice that Sid has taken up resident in here. The cyclone really did a number on me back in Paloom. My body isn't taking too kindly to the idea of moving around. And he walks to bed, and we follow him. Sid, okay? Says Guy. I'm a mess, is what I am. But my airship made it through without a scratch. I want to lend it to you. That's lend, you hear? I'll be wanting her back. You take good care of her. Sid? Sid? No, hold on. And there Sid passes away like so many other of our allies. And if we go and talk to Paul again, he actually has something to say about it. That was Sid's dying wish, you know. He knew he was dying, but he was ready. He'd planned on giving you the airship when his time came. He loved that ship with all his heart. And he entrusted it to you. Think about that. You didn't ask him about the Palamecia. At that time I snuck into the castle. I used a kite to land on the roof. The only way in is from above, from the sky. If there was ever a time to use Sid's final gift to you, I'd say this was it, wouldn't you? So yeah, there you have a clue on what you should do. So now we're gonna actually go do something else. We're gonna go for a little bit of shopping. I'm gonna get some heaters, stock up full on heaters, because we are going to need it for what we're going to do. We're going to equip what's his name, Guy, with 2 long swords, or weaker swords than long swords in each hand, or if you so choose one hand. And we are going to fight those purple rhinos, bighorns, whatever they are called, up in what's the name of the city? Salamand, something like that. Just to the south of the snowy field, if you remember from a couple of episodes back. And once you come outside, you actually get a cutscene showing us or reminding us where the airship is. So we're going to take our boat and head on south to where we parked it. We're going to travel up to where it is. And I actually overshot it a little bit and came too far away, but I had a little bit of spin around like this to come back in. And actually we're starting off here down in the corner before we equip guy with this, the weaker sword. So we're going to get two Beastiarity entries here in the south of the desert, so you just walk up here, and I'm lucky, so immediately I run into one of them, or actually two, called sandworms. Not that hard to beat, a couple of physical hits and they should take care of them. And the other one is an antlion type called Scissor Fangs or something like that. So you just keep on running back and forward. Here they are. Scissor Yaws, my bad. I encountered 5 of them, but you can encounter 1 or 2, depends on your luck, I guess. But it doesn't matter, it gives me a little more to talk about. After we're done with this fight, we're going up to Salamand, or whatever the city's name is, just below the snowy field. And we are equipping Guy with 2 weak swords, long swords, or if you have something less. And with the other ones, with Firion, we're going to cure the party each turn, and Maria and Ricard is going to defend. So every time it's just Guy who keeps attacking, so he'll level up his sword skill pretty fast, and it's gonna take some time for him to actually kill the enemies, but he will start gaining levels almost every turn with his sword. So here we are just outside, and now we're starting, and I prepare cure, defend, attack, defend, like that. And fast leveling or speeding it. So here we go, weapon tactics trophy, and that's how you do it. And now we're going into Palamecia, close to the Colosseum, if you remember from the start. So inside Palamecia, head up inside the door, walk up, and you will fall down in a trap door. So walk down south and you have a diamond cuirass. Equip it if you want. Head back north and go to your right, all the way across and down, and head on left and up the stairs. Second floor, you go right, head on, it's only one corridor. And here we actually encountered 2 black knights. Remember from the beginning of the game where we were annihilated by some black knights? Now it's revenge time, so you just use a couple of magics and physical attack, and these guys shouldn't really be a problem anymore. If they do get some attack in, you are able to heal up pretty quick. And I actually forgot to use cure, which you have to do. You use it in battle, and you have to use it in battle. The last mark before it hits level 16, it has to be in the battle. So check on your magic, whoever you have equipped with cure, and when it's just below 16, like 15.9 or something like that, 99 you see on the little thing. And here we actually got a Yoshi bow from I think it either the Earth Wood Golem or the Black Knights. I think it was the Black Knights, and I equipped that to Maria. So I've been using ice bow for a long time, so good with an upgrade. So once done, head back down the stairs and go south and all the way to the left, and we have garlic. Head back, and we're going up in the middle and head on up the stairs, but first we're encountering Amoeba. I don't know how to pronounce it. Kind of look like those Hecti-eyes or something like that from other Final Fantasy games. But anyway, once upstairs, head right and go down south for and you find the coffin with an ether. Head back up all the way to the north for another chest, and you get a buckler. Head to the left and go south. Kind of loops around. Head right and up the stairs. And in this room, head on north until you reach the wall, and head left and then go south again for a chest. And you reach a chest that actually contains Imperial Shadow. If you remember from the Emperor, now he is undead. And you can actually encounter him on random encounters in this cave area as well. But you'll definitely get him in this chest if you haven't encountered him, so don't worry if you haven't encountered him. You will get him in this chest. So physical attacks, and don't use the blood sword on him because that will actually give him life. But cast cure on him and do other physical attacks and fire magic, and it will take care of him. See, I gave him 5,000 in life because I forgot myself with that hit. So in the next round I'll cast magic instead with Guy, since he has the blood sword and I had put a cure spell on him. And it shouldn't be that hard to defeat him. Just keep to physical attacks, fire, magic and things like that, and cast cure on him. And that takes care of him. And you get a thunder spear, which I equipped off screen on Ricard. So I have 2 spears on him, one ice spear I think and one thunder spear. Anyway, head up to the right and down south, and then head up the stairs. And once you're here, just go north, and I encountered 2 Lamia. Remember we met the Lamia Queen earlier. A couple of physical attacks and some magic, and it takes care of those. Anyway, head down south and to your left. And here we encountered a stone golem and a vampire girl. Stone golem is very resistant toward other physical attacks, but the blood sword take care of him very good. And the vampire girl, of course, is no problem. We encountered her before. And the wood golem that we encountered along with the Black Knights is the same thing. If we encounter that one in here, the blood sword takes care of him as well, because it ignores your status on swords. And here we meet a devil bloom and a skull. So similar to the death bloom, it can cause serious status effects, but a couple of physical attacks take care of him. The skull is resistant to most magic, I think. Anyway, the chest contains sleep grass. So head back and up north, and head to your left, follow the path, and head south. Then go to your right and into the door. And you have 3 chests containing healing staff, actually 3 staffs, wizard staff and a mage's staff. So one of them is healing staff, pretty strong, but it heals when you hit. Wizard staff, of course, is good magic and stuff like that, so it counts. So you equip them or not as you see fit. Here we encountered a general, stronger than captain and sergeant and soldier. Can hit pretty hard, but shouldn't be a problem really. Head on up the stairs, and on this floor, head to your left, up the stairs, head around and go south, then head left. And there's monster in a chest, and it's a Lamia queen and 5 curls. So deal with the curl first and the Lamia queen after. The Lamia queen can cast nasty status effect, but these curls can hit you and kill you with 1 hit. And yeah, it's nasty, so physical attacks against the curl, kill them off as fast as possible, or strong magic spells. Oh, blaster, it stunned me, and then oh my god, see, he stunned me, and then one of the other ones one hit me, so I got 2 characters left, so I really need to finish off these ones and pray that the other ones don't hit me. But I managed to revive them. I used a magic life and I cast it and was able to revive the other ones, and I was able to keep them alive long enough to at least get rid of most of them. However, Maria died at the end of the battle, but not that big of a deal. But this proves my point that it's they have a very nasty thing that they do. See, Ricard is still stunned and he can't fight for a couple of turns, and there is no way of healing it unless maybe you have a high level of Basuna, I think it's called, or Isuna. Maybe both of them are able to cure, but mine wasn't strong enough, so I couldn't heal it. I wears off after a little bit, and see, Now Guy got confused. So Guy confused and Ricard is stunned for now. Maria is kind of weak, but she can still fight. I think this was actually the longest fight I was in, and I think the longest one I had to record on this playthrough, except for maybe the Emperor previously. See, I missed with my Isuna. Good thing. Let's see here. Didn't I just hit myself with 8,000 on Guy? I don't know, maybe I did hit myself, but since I hit myself, I gained it at the same time because it's the blood sword, so maybe that's why. But anyway, I'm able to survive, but as I said, get rid of the curls as fast as you possibly can. Don't rely on magic if you have strong physical attacks. Keep at them, you know, take 2 enemies or two people hitting the same target if necessary. And it really does help to have, see, Guy killed Maria. And there goes Lamia, and everybody survived except for Maria. And we obtain a Sunblade, and I will put that into Guy's hand, so he'll have the Defender and the Sunblade. And I think you have a chance of getting it from either if it's a Black Knight or the Wood Golem. But I do manage to get one in a couple of minutes. Anyway, head back, walk around, head north and up to the stairs. Walk around to your left. And head south and into the doorway on the left. And these contain 3 elixirs, 1 in each chest. So that's pretty good. Head out and go back the way you came from. Head north and to your right and go down the stairs. Head south to your left and walk north. All the way north till you hit the wall. Head left and walk down the stairs. Walk around to your right and head down south. Turn left, walk all the way, and then head north. Walk up the stairs that is there, and then head around to your south. Follow the path down and head to your right. Then walk up the set of stairs at the end. Head north and up the stairs. Here we are in the final room of the area, so walk around south, follow the path and head left and walk all the way to your left side and head up north for the 2 final chests in this dungeon that contains a Hellfire and a Wind Flute. And there we have it. 17 chests in this cave dungeon. And now we can remove all of the weapons and armor, remove everything from Ricard, because we won't be needing him anymore. When you're done, head south, walk to your right and head up in the middle to confront the Dark Knight, Leon. I expected you come, Firion. Do you really think you can kill me? Stop, both of you. Why do you insist on fighting, Leon? Weak words from the weak. Do you know what rules the world? Power. Share power. The Imperial throne is mine. The weak cannot survive without the strong to control them. How many lives did the rebels throw away when they chose to oppose the Empire? Uh-oh. The illusions of grandeur do not become you, Leon. Though I find the thought of you as an emperor quite deliciously absurd, it ends now. The world can have but one emperor, and I am he. You're alive? What are you? Not that it matters, the Empire is mine now and I have no intention of handing it over. The Empire? Ha! I have no need for such trifles now. All the world should fall by my hand, and the powers I gained in hell. And your blood will be the first to spill. Call the Wyvern. You can use it to escape. Ricard, what are you doing? You may have little trouble spilling the blood of Ricard Highwind, the last of the dragoons. Pathetic insect. I will enjoy making you rue those words. May the spirits of the dragoons lend me their strength. Ricard! Ooh. I guess he's creating a new castle to his liking. Furion, what's happened? You're the Dark Knight? You'd best start explaining. The Emperor has risen from hell. Ricard died so we could escape. Joseph, Minwu, Sid, Ricard, all dead. I don't know how much more I can take. As long as the Emperor lives, more will die. Leon? Princess? Let Leon join us, please. The Dark Knight? A rebel? I'll leave the decision to you. Leon, let's fight the Emperor together, please. Maria? Furion? All right. Leon joined the party. And we get Allied Offensive trophy, since all of the ally we played with has come and gone. And when we walk outside, we get hit by a cutscene showing us where to go next. I could have spoken to Hilda and the other guy, but I'll do it now instead. Once the monsters of hell poured forth into the world, they entered using a path known as the Jade Passage. So this is where we learn the last word need to know. So learn Jade Passage and ask about Jade Passage. I've heard there's a place in Mysidia known by that name. And we get Memory Lane for learning every word. The Emperor's soul is sold to the devil. Jade Passage. There is a narrow strait to the east of Mysidia. That whole area is the Jade Sea. And then we can ask Gordon. The castle that appear, it can only be penetrated. The myths of fairy tales of Kashwan speak of a small lake in Mysidia. It said those who enter their lake are taken to hell. And that's where we're heading next. But I think I'll wait with that until next episode. We're in a hurry to get what I planned going, so head to the ship and fly to whatever the castle was called. Here I jump fast forward. Castle Dice is where you need to go. Head on back in and head south and talk to the woman with the green hair. Ricard gone too then? Ricard gone too then? He was a noble dragoon. I'm sure he was pleased that he could die in the name of honor. ask about dragoons. I think we'll leave Dice behind and find a new place to live. There are too many painful memories within these walls. Oh, I meant to thank you for saving the wyvern egg and for giving me the chance to see Ricard one last time. That's why I want you to have this. It was the most treasured possessions of the dragoons of Deist, Excalibur. With Ricard gone, you should be the ones to wield this sword. You obtained Excalibur. And they are off. And we obtain Sword of Myth trophy for receiving the Excalibur. So head back out, down the stairs, and keep going south until you get out of the castle. And take the airship, and we're going to that tower in Mysidia area, where we will start up the next episode.